And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bilskie channel here on YouTube, and welcome back to more of Phillies baseball, as it is Game 3, the rubber match, if you will, between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. You see the pitching matchup there. Zach Eflin takes to the hill looking for win number 6, and Julio Urias looking for win number 4 for the Dodgers. But here's your matchup tonight on this Wednesday night, May the 20th. Happy Hump Day to all. We're about halfway through the week leading up to this Memorial Day weekend, and I'm sure that most of us who are, I guess you would say, essential workers out there could use the 3-day weekend this far. But we're going to go to the lineups, and we're going to go over here to the left-handed versus left-handed pitcher with no DH lineup, as this is the one that will be featured tonight. Couple changes. As you see, Andrew McCutchen will be leading off tonight. Roman Quinn has been moved up to the second spot, trying to get him a couple more hits. Bryce Harper, of course, steady at third in that third slot. He'll be playing right field as usual. Rhys Hoskins still looking to break out with the Schneid. He had a hit last night, and that's about it. Didi Gregorius, he'll be batting fifth, playing shortstop against the left-handed pitcher. Scott Kingery, still starting at second base. Logan Forsythe, going to be starting him tonight. Again, we brought him up just 2 days ago. Actually, he made his first appearance last night, coming in for Gene Segura, who is getting the day off. And, of course, as promised, the man who hit back-to-back home runs last night, Andrew Knapp, will get the start behind the plate for Zach Eflin. So that is your starting lineup going forward. We're going to do first pitch at 9:05. Just a few news and notes around here. Actually, on the injury front, Jake was pulled off of the injured list and placed back on the roster. He is now back in the rotation. Let's go to the rotation here. As you can see there, he's back at that third spot. So, yes, he will be starting against the Mets when they return home the day after Memorial Day. So, yes, Jake is back in the starting rotation. The Brucian is no more. So he's back in the rotation. Injured list, as you see, David Robertson, who, for all intents and purposes, should be coming off the injured list in a few days. He will rejoin the team, have to make a roster move at that point to get him back in the bullpen. His arm is much needed, especially when it's a close game. Obviously, last night it was yeoman's work out of the bullpen after Francisco Liriano. He went 5 innings. He let up that 3-run home run, but it was Nick Pivetta. Almost forgot about Blake Parker. I got to give it to Blake Parker. Not really a much talked about Philly, but he has certainly done the job in the bullpen as far as sort of being that setup guy. There he is. There's Blake Parker. So, yeah, I decided to keep him this season. I don't know if he was, not really sure, to be honest with you, if he was slated to make the team coming from spring training this season. However, he has a firm spot in the bullpen for the Fightin' Phils. Usually the setup guy, him and Sir Anthony Dominguez, and of course when David Robertson comes back, those three will be sort of sharing the duties as sort of setup guys for Hector Neris. So, but just to bring you up to speed, if you're just joining me here, the pitching rotation, starting rotation is back complete. Francisco Liriano has gone back to the bullpen. Might actually be making a move to send him down just to get more starting time. He is a starting pitcher. I would like to see him in a starting role, especially a left-hander in a right-handed dominated rotation. So when David Robertson comes back, I will more than likely be sending Francisco Liriano to AAA Lehigh Valley to get some starts in. That way, when his services are needed, should another injury happen to one of the starting 5, he should be ready, as we're going to get right into it here. It is 9:05. I'm running late because I've been babbling. So we're going to go back to Dodger Stadium. We're going to... Never rains in Southern California. Of course, I don't think that's Southern California. So, yeah, Zach Eflin. There is your starting lineup. Andrew McCutchen leading off, playing left field. Roman Quinn, the center fielder, batting second tonight. Bryce Harper in there at the third spot. He'll be playing right field as usual. Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman, batting cleanup. Didi Gregorius moves up to the fifth spot. He'll be starting at shortstop. Scott Kingery, the second baseman, batting sixth. Batting seventh, and filling in for Gene Segura. He's getting the night off. Logan Forsythe. As promised, Andrew Knapp, who hit 2 home runs last night, will be behind the plate. And batting ninth and pitching will be Zach Eflin. And you see a lot of the stats over the last 10 games. A lot of numbers there. But there's your starting 9. It's McCutchen, Quinn, Harper, Hoskins, Gregorius, Kingery, Forsythe, Knapp, and Eflin. And yes, there is the starting pitchers as Zach Eflin looks for win number 6. We take you to Dodger Stadium for Game 3. Enjoy the game, everyone.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger Baseball, and it's next on the show. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To third. Throw to first will take care of McCutchen for the game's first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. I really enjoy watching this guy hit, and he's leading the National League in batting average right now. No doubt that he's one of the best hitters in the game today, and I hope to see him show us what he can do in this one.
Into the box, Roman Quinn, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1. Line hard to center field. Bellinger is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks in.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first.
Hoskins gathers it in.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Fly ball heading for the alley. Bellinger's on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
So now to the plate, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Knapp, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. The pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Two and one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. question in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Jock Peterson now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Another 2-2 offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Settling in now, Zach Eflin. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. Makes the play, one away. Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Stepping into the box, Reese Hoskins. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch. Oh and 1 count, the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Men on third with 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Julio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next is Dodgers. The shortstop, Corey Seager.
In now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Mookie Betts. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. Next up is Max Muncy as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Number 31.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Julio Urias, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We're through 4, all even now at 4 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Eflin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High chopper to third. Turner barehands it. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now to the plate, Roman Quinn. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lux has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
0-1, here it comes. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Quinn comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and a strike. good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 1-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Dustin May will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. Well hit to right, but foul. May stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's a second-year big leaguer. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Standing in, Scott Kingery. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Two out with the man at first. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Gavin Lux. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next is Dodgers. No pitcher. Justin.
Chris Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Chris Taylor.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The catcher.
Digging in once again, Andrew Knapp, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12. Neil Walker.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First offering on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Turner has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner on first with two away. Right side hit hard. Speared on the dive. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday night. Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face three or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And it's behind the runner to first. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts, and he's looking to make something happen here with two on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets two strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
0-1, here's the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. One there. And the tag gets him. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but If you don't get an RBI in that spot, that's a rally killer.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 6-6 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is after it. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Alexander is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now that second base.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Peterson. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. This game remains tied at 6. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Anthony Swarzak was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in, Will Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
A.J. Pollard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This is popped up. Hoskins over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Blake Trinan will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Adam Hazley is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hazley is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen as he lines it out to center. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Roman Quinn, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got to hurry, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies strand. Blake Parker enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch on its way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. High chopper over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Weir's still tied 6-6.
Off to the first base, number 17.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Kingery. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 offering. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The set and the 2-2. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Two and 2. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Into the box, Max Muncy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Max Muncy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Jock Peterson. As he rips it on the ground to second. Kingery's there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Striding into the box, Gavin Lux. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The set and the 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. The set and the 2-2. Back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Ready now, Will Smith. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Stripling takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 58.
JT Realmuto is going to grab a bat now as he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 9.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Caleb Ferguson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 64. Caleb.
At the plate now, Roman Quinn. In the air down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. And no one will track it down. Three runs already home here. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Muncy waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce Harper.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 19th home run for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. Rhys Hoskins will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Philadelphia is on top 10-6.
Your attention, please. Now catching, number 10, JT.
Ranger Suarez, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And that's the first out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
10-6 the final score in this game. The Philadelphia Phillies scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Blake Parker claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
All right. Well, what an eventful game this was, eh? Took to the 11th inning. The line score there's a little inaccurate, but wow. So 11 innings. The Phillies score 4 runs, breaking the tie in the bottom of the top of the 11th inning. Andrew McCutchen saves the day with a 3-run home run. He was 4 for 6 on the day. Just an unbelievable shot. Wow, just a lot to unpack in this one. A long game, one of those nail biters you would expect from a rubber match of, well, for all intents and purposes in this particular season, a very even team. Blake Parker, you see, gets his first win out of the bullpen. Of course, Zach Eflin did not. He was involved in a no decision. You saw maybe perhaps during the game I had Hector Neris up looking for a save, but when Bryce Harper hit that single blast, also in the top of the 11th, following up Kutch's home run, these two went back-to-back in Game 1 of this series, and well, they didn't necessarily do it again, but they did it in the same half inning. So 10-6 as we go to the highlights of this game. We take a look back at some of the action that went down earlier on. The Dodgers started off scoring first as they jumped off to a quick 1-0 lead as Mookie Betts shot that one out to left field. Fast forward to the bottom of the fourth as Gavin Lux goes yard here. A 3-run home run, tying the game at 4 apiece. It was back and forth, just exactly what you would expect in a rubber match of a series. At this point, it's 5-4, and yeah. That was the double. My bad. That was the double. That broke the 4-4 tie in the top of the 7th. I thought that was his home run. Thought we fast-forwarded. So at this point, it was 6-6, and Max Muncy, the kryptonite of the... Oh, yeah, that was just a bad play on my part. My bad. Sorry, Bryce. That made it 6-6 in the bottom of the 7th. And Alvarez here, I guess he pretty much saved any more runs from being scored as he sort of held it there with a nice fly out there as Kutch put that away. Fast forward to top of the 8th. Andrew Knapp, who had 2 home runs last night, was pretty much out for the count tonight. You know, I did what I said I was going to do. I was going to start him because of the 2 home runs he hit last night. But tonight he was held hitless as some of the other hitters in this lineup. Fast forward, bottom of the 8th. Turner pops out. It's still 6-6. That was off Anthony Swarzak. The big fella puts it away. And now the top of the 9th. Bryce Harper, man. That was a rough night for him. He was 1 for 5 on the night. Yeah. Double play. Not good. Not good there. But this took us to extras. And here's the home run that did him in. Well, the first one. As Kutch goes yard here. I believe that was his 15th home run of the season. Deposits it once again in the hometown bullpen, making it 9-6, breaking the tie. And line out here, Mookie Betts. At this point, it was 10-6. They're not. I guess they're not going to show Bryce Harper's home run, but that would do it. That would do it. So I don't know why they didn't show Bryce Harper's home run, but as you can see there, he went 1 for 6 on the night with a home run. Look at Scott Kingery, 5 for 5 with 2 doubles and a run batted in. Reese was he woke up tonight, 3 for 6, also with a home run. In fact, he got the first Phillies home run of this game. He also had a double and 2 runs batted in, scored twice as well. But Kutch, with that 3-run home run on a 4 for 6 night, gave Blake Parker the win out of the pen. Ross Stripling took the loss. And we're going to get out of this as, Blake Parker gets credited with his first win this season. Been pretty much a bullpen series thus far. It was in Game 1, you had... what did I win here? I won a most valuable kicker. Don't know what that is. Yeah, so in the loss on Monday, Wheeler took the loss, but pretty much it was a bullpen night. He just was not on. Last night, Nick Pivetta took the win out of the bullpen as, Liriano could not get credited with the win. By the time he came out, he was tied at that point. But tonight, 6-6 going into the 11th, and the Phils just absolutely catch fire in the. Thank goodness, because I actually thought for a minute there we could conceivably go all night here. But it was the 3-run home run by Kutch, followed up by the single blast by Bryce Harper. Bryce with his 19th of the season. Unbelievable. Of course, Kutch with his 15th of the season, I think it is. But heading into the off day tomorrow, Phil's now improved their record to 41-8. The Los Angeles Dodgers fall to 26-22, yet still maintaining their first place hold on the National League West. As you see there, yes, the Topps Player Spotlight Player of the Game, 4 for 6, Kutch, Andrew McCutchen. With that 3-run home run, he pretty much homered in every game in this series, and he just caught fire. So we're going to take a look at some of the league leaders here. As Bryce Harper, of course, maintains that lead, and yes, Kutch did hit his 15th. So Harper hits his 19th, Kutch has his 15th. Mike Moustakas of the Reds bringing up the rear there with 14. Hector Neris, haven't seen him in a few days. Actually, haven't seen him since last weekend. So, yeah, he's still up the top of the list there in saves with 19. Bryce Harper runs batted in, 45. Rhys Hoskins with 40. Freddie Freeman with 40. Aaron Nola 2 clicks away from 100 strikeouts. We'll be seeing him in the Colorado series. I believe we'll be seeing him on Saturday. We'll take a look at the calendar. But also still leads the league in ERA with a commanding 1.23 earned run average. Just incredible. And look at Kutch. Commanding first place lead in batting average, 4.23. Excuse me, 0.423. Yeah, I'm tired. That was a long game. Bryce Harper and JT getting in the mix. He came in and got that rally started in the 11th. He pinch hit for Andrew Knapp, and added to his average. Bryce at 397, he falls out of the lead. Obviously, going 1 for 6 did not help his cause. So 3 of the top hitters in batting average are Phillies, once again. You see Aaron Nola and Jake Arrieta both with 9 wins. Of course, Aaron Nola will be looking for win number 10 in Denver in that series with the Colorado Rockies. Jake Arrieta also with 9 wins, and he was actually activated from the injured list and will be getting the start, I believe, when the Phillies come home to face the Mets the day after Labor Day. So we'll be seeing him in the Mets series. So there you go there. So we're going to head back to the calendar here on this, the 20th of May. As you see there, the Phillies, how they're ranked second in baseball with a record like that is beyond me, but okay. 41-8, 13-game lead on the Mets, 14 up on the Marlins, 18.5 up on the Braves, 19.5 up on the Nationals. So as we look back at the calendar here, it's an off day tomorrow, and they will travel, eastward as they head to Denver, the Mile High City. Coors Field, as they will take on the 22-26 Colorado Rockies there at Coors Field. And Double V hits the hill again, looking for win number 6 as well. Hopefully he will be able to get that win. So far, the last the last 3 starters have been unable to attain wins. Wheeler, Francisco Liriano, and not Blake Parker, Zach Eflin. So the 2 Zachs and Francisco did not get credited with wins. It was the bullpen for the last 2 games here that got credited with the win. It was Nick last night and Blake tonight. And so Vince Velasquez looking for win number 6. He'll be opposed by Yency Almonte. Looks like Kyle Freeland, who we did see at Citizens Bank Park back in April, I stand corrected, earlier this month. I see you there at the top of the calendar there. So the last time the Phillies were in town, last time the Phillies and the Colorado Rockies faced each other, it was a sweep. Um, will that happen this time? Well, it didn't happen with the Dodgers. I dare say there's probably a very strong possibility it won't happen with the Rockies here, especially in their home stadium. So Aaron Nola looking for win number 10. He will be opposed by Kyle Freeland. That will be Saturday evening, and then of course Sunday will be a matinee. It will be Zach Wheeler looking for win number 7. He'll be opposed by Jeff Hoffman. So it'll be an off day tomorrow. Phils take 2 out of 3. They win 2 straight against the Dodgers, taking 2 of 3 from them. And be a travel day tomorrow. There will be no Phillies baseball. Maybe if Uncle Russ and myself can get on for a little Bilskie versus Uncle Russ baseball action. I will have to check out exactly which games that we were deciding would take place, who that would be. I actually forget who it was, but we'll find a game to play. But anyway, back at the ranch here. Your final score, and it was a 10-6 win, but it only took till the 11th inning for Kutch to go yard with a 3-run blast, Harper with a single blast, which put it out of reach for Hector Neris to come in and get his 20th save of the season. So Blake Parker gets the win, Stripling the loss, and the Phils take 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. So for now, we will say goodnight, and we will see you on Friday for the start of the weekend series, the Memorial Day weekend series in Denver, as the Phillies come back at you here on the Bilskie channel as they take on the Colorado Rockies. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good night, and we'll see you Friday for more Phillies baseball.